Hey there everyone, Nubkeks here, and in today's video it's a quick little news video about patch 9.0.5 and what to do when it goes live, right? If you haven't heard, 9.0.5 is coming out with the next weekly reset. So on Tuesday if you're in the Americas, and on Wednesday if you're here in Europe with me. This is the first major patch of the expansion, so that's pretty exciting, actually. Bear in mind, it is a 0.5 patch, which means there's no major new content, right? The new zones and the new raid, new dungeon, that's all coming in 9.1, which they talked about at BlizzCon. In this 0.5 patch, though, what you are going to find are a lot of different class changes, and I'll do a whole video going through like all of the patch notes and breaking it down, something for you to watch after the reset while you're doing your Torghast runs. Maybe might be a way to break up that monotony, although there are some new Torghast powers coming too, so that's not too bad. But yeah, lots of class changes, legendary covenants specifically for the classes. Those sorts of things are changing. But then Valor Points is one of the biggest things that is coming with this patch, and we now have info as well. And thank you to Wowhead for creating this post, and shout out to the Red Rogue, who is on YouTube. I did watch this video. I watched one of his other videos as well, which was about, and I like that his character's called Zeratul, was about the change to flagellation. So that was interesting to get a rogue perspective. Hopefully he does a video on the new Necrolord thing soon as well. Their bone spikes got changed. So it'll be interesting to hear his thoughts. Anyway, yeah, we've got loads of info on how the upgrading stuff with Valor is going to work. So you're going to earn Valor every time you complete a Mythic Plus dungeon. I don't know how much you'll get per dungeon, but there is a weekly cap, and then you can spend that to upgrade gear. So first of all, none of the gear that you will get before the patch goes live can be upgraded. And in fact, this also unfortunately does include the stuff you'll get in your weekly vault next week. So although you'll be opening the vault in patch 9.0.5, that particular week of weekly vault loot will still count as the previous patch, so it's not going to work, unfortunately. But as soon as you go into 9.0.5, start clearing some mythic dungeons and mythic plus dungeons, you will get ranks now on your gear. So you can see that each different chunk of item level now corresponds to a rank. If we go and we look at this picture, you can see, for example, this item level 200 waste from mythic level 9 dungeon is upgrade level 6 out of 12. So it's a pretty familiar system if you've played PvP. And these are the ranks. There's 12 different ranks. So if you do have just a 184 piece, you have to upgrade it. I guess upgrade it 11 times to get it to max, because it starts at rank 1. Of course, the highest rank that you can get from the dungeons is 210. So you can upgrade that 3 times to max level, which is 220, which is better than what drops in Heroic Raid, or it's equal to the Heroic Raid drops from the last 2 bosses. So that's pretty damn good. And then most mythic bosses are dropping 226, and your weekly vaults typically will drop 226, again, unless you're doing really high-end mythic raiding or really high-end PvP. But yeah, it's something, right? It's something. So there you are. In terms of how much, first of all, in order to upgrade it, you can get stuff up to item level 200, rank 6, with no achievement. And then you need the rest of these achievements, and I believe these are just on your account. They don't need to be on a particular character, I think. Not 100% sure about that. That could be wrong, but I think they can be account-wide. Let me know if you know for sure. You can upgrade up to 207 with having done all Mythic Plus dungeons at level 5. You can upgrade then to 213 once you've done all Mythic Plus dungeons at level 10. And then you can upgrade to 220 if you've done all Mythic Plus dungeons at plus 15. It's not too bad nowadays, I would say. But yeah, bear that in mind. That's how you're going to unlock those abilities to upgrade things. In terms of the cost then to upgrade the gear, this is what the Red Rogue found, which is cool. He has screenshots. It's just a flat Valor cost for each one. So with the PvP gear, it has like a scaling honor cost. The honor cost keeps going up to upgrade. That doesn't happen with Valor. It's a flat level for each bit. This does mean, in my opinion, that you really want to try to get the highest item level pieces you can to upgrade, right? You're going to waste a lot of Valor. And again, it is limited per week. You're going to waste a lot of Valor if you're trying to upgrade something from a really low rank. It's quite punishing to that. It'd be kind of better, I think, if upgrading from the lower ranks was like at a big discount. so that you wouldn't be punished so much. Like, especially, it's very punishing, I think, to new players, especially. Like, if you're trying to climb that Mythic Plus ladder, it's going to feel pretty bad to have to spend as much Valor getting a 190 to a 194 as someone getting a 216 to 220. I don't think those are comparable. But anyway, this is what they've done. The cost per item: shields, offhands, rings, cloak, bracers, and necks will cost 250 Valor per level. Trinkets, belts, shoulders, gloves, and boots will cost 400 Valor per level. This is going to be a very common one, Mythic Plus trinkets. That's a pretty big deal. Helms, legs, and chest will be 475. They obviously have more stats on them than the other piece of gear. One-handed agility weapons will be 500. One-handed intellect weapons will be 750. And two-handed weapons will be 1,000. They don't know about one-handed strength weapons, because I think the Red Rogue doesn't have a strength character. I think he wasn't sure about shields either. From his video, that's what he said. They seem to be sure here, though, I guess. They're speculating for strength weapons, one-handed, to be 500 or 750. I would say, seeing as agility is 500, it's probably 500 would be my guess. But again, certainly not sure. But there you are. Now, one interesting thing is that you're going to get an increase of 750 Valor Point cap per week. So you can earn an extra 750 Valor Points per week. In week 1, as soon as the patch goes live, though, you're going to start with a cap of 5,000. So you're going to be able to grind out a lot of Valor Points, grind out a lot of dungeons, and you can actually make some pretty big strides then in upgrading the gear that you are getting from those dungeons in 9.0.5. So it kind of works out, right? You can get tons of Valor. You got a massive cap when it goes live. So you can do lots of dungeons. You'll get lots of gear with which you can upgrade with that Valor. So yeah. Again, I think the big thing is trinkets. Again, you could do like easily 10. You could do 12 trinket levels. You know, just based off of the Valor you can earn in week 1. Though I do think it's a big grind, and I wouldn't recommend it. But yeah, I mean, if you are able to go in and do level 15 dungeons and get 210 items, even if you can do only, level 14s, which gives you the best Great Vault reward, and get 207, upgrading 4 times is not too bad. You'll be able to upgrade several pieces 4 times and get yourself some great gear, actually. So there you are. Pretty exciting. That's the stuff with Valor. It is the biggest chunk of content coming in the game. And of course, I'll go over all of the patch notes. That video will be out probably on Monday. I'll probably bring it out on Monday. So again, you can watch it during your Torghast run, or you can watch it. Before the patch goes live. If you want to just get hyped up. And tomorrow I'll have a preview of Holy Priest, actually, which is one of the specs that is being buffed. And it's definitely a sleeper spec. It's a spec that a lot of people don't know about, at least in dungeons. So we'll go and take a look at Holy Priest tomorrow. So you can check that out as well. Get excited for one of the specs that's changing a bit in the patch. So thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.